Yeah, I mean, what is a normal concert really? I see my role as a harpsichordist, of course, is a sort of there's a sort of role like a cleric, like a sort of missionary. You're always I don't want to say educating people because, of course, that sounds sort of pedantic or sort of didactic, but people always want to know more. People like to feel like they're involved in the music, and of course, people are intelligent, and so the more that they feel like they can listen to it, I think, on different sides, is helpful to me, obviously, to make the points that I want to make, and then and ultimately they go away with different memories and impressions of the music. So of course, I like to talk to the audience. I think it's fun. It makes me feel relaxed, and it puts them at ease as well. There is a view that obviously the music the music speaks for itself completely. I'm not aware of any music actually which does that. I mean, every music depends on a cultural context to make its point. I mean, even Bach, which is arguably the most perfect music ever written, depends on some context. I mean, it depends on some discussion. Now, it doesn't mean that the discussion makes the music better. No, the music is perfect the way it is. But again, in modern concert life, let's say even the average chamber music concert, we would have a work by Brahms, a work by Beethoven, Mendelssohn, maybe a little bit of Bach or something. And you're talking, even between Brahms and Mendelssohn, you're already talking about two different cultures. One is Viennese culture versus Berlin culture versus sort of Leipzig culture. And there's already a cultural difference there, even between two composers living at roughly the same amount of time. There's some overlap. And, if it helps the listener appreciate the differences, this is a good thing. I think the worst thing is indifference. I think so many people are so indifferent when it comes to art and music. The idea that we passively process this, we listen to it, but we don't really listen. We sort of watch it going by, and I want listeners to be active. I want people to participate in a sense, which of course in the 18th and 19th centuries, people were participants in a way in a piece of music. So to put that cultural context for them, it's for them. I think it's positive. It's positive for my listeners, and it lets them have a role in it that they have been denied by modern concert culture.